Gold Demon painting training, and you're gonna be. I guarantee you guys are gonna be like, "What the heck? This is just a little demon guy. This is just a little corn demon. Corn demon. Corn sounds cool. This is just a little corn demon." Well, I am preparing to uh, build up to painting Aragon, which has the same paint scheme kind of, but Aragon is or Angron or whatever. Uh, he is not going to be the mini that I put in for the Gold Demon. He is literally just going to be that $140 painting piece, which, who knows, if it is good enough, I'll just keep updating him every single time I get better, and I will use him for the Gold Demon. Um, so paints for this guy. Let's just look in here real quick. I so the paints that I grab isn't going to be necessarily the paints that I use, but I'm going to try something that I never tried before, something completely different. So I'm going to grab so as you see, like my paint scheme, I mean this is like a year-old miniature. Both of these are all of these are over a year old besides this guy. Uh this guy back here. Oh yeah, I did not paint this guy. This guy is for future YouTube video. Can't show that. But this guy is like he's highlighted and stuff. Pretty close to the box art. Uh, not this hurts me to say because this is like one of the best minis I've ever painted. Not Golden Demon material. Uh, but yeah, so kind of did it on that one, but I'm gonna do a whole lot of shading and stuff and layering. So I'm gonna do Mephiston Red, which is not gonna be the base, but Corn Red is obviously gonna be the base, but I'm gonna layer it over the black. You guys will see. That's gonna be pretty cool. Uh, I'm gonna use different oranges. I don't know if I should do a dark orange. I'm gonna start with lighter orange, just for now. Uh, so these are gonna be my bases. I don't have any Citadel orange, so it's gonna be Corn, Mephisto, and Lava orange. Uh, Sorry, bro. Like my camera sucks when it comes to focusing. So whenever we going through that, I'm mainly focusing on painting the skin. But whenever we wrap everything up, I'm gonna use. I don't know if I should make this like a nice silvery sword or if I should make it all rustic. Uh, but I am gonna dry brush it. Probably a darker yellow. What's up? Jesnia? Jesnia? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I apologize for that. But how are you doing? Everland Sunset. Now I'm gonna do a lighter one, and then because I'm doing this Gold Demon crap, I'm gonna highlight the highlight with a highlight. Alright, that might go bad. That might go bad. So that's gonna be iffy. But yeah. So I'm gonna start with this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into figuring out how the heck I'm going to film this. I should have probably figured that out before I started the stream. But yeah, oh yeah, since the intro is now over, I'm gonna try this. Hey, copyright free music in the background. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Charman of this channel 3545 said, "Oh my god, a rare fellow model painter. Very nice, lovely models you got back there. Thank you, I appreciate that. This is all the old, or these three and that guy. I digged out of my old painting station, found them, just had them in the background, and that guy broke, which is sad, but I'm gonna fix him. Uh, but yeah, I've been painting for a little while now, and now I'm starting to focus really hard on the next 2 years to paint my best ever miniature and go to Adepticon and try publishing, or not publishing, I guess publishing it, I don't know, to the Gold Demon Painters or whatever. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Or to enter to win a Gold Demon, or at least a bronze one. Or just get that plaque. That'd be cool. By the way, if you want, you can just call me Jay. Alright, I'll call you Jay. Thank you. Okay, so Hang on. Thank you. Alright, so, gonna figure out how to film this right quick. Just want to set it right here, but also don't know how too good that's gonna be. I'm gonna remove one of these thingies, which if it will be nice to... Oh no, this drawer doesn't come out all the way. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be a process, but it'll definitely be fun. I'm gonna turn off this heater next to me. I know it's gonna be cooling off the next couple days, but dang. Reporting you for playing copyrighted music. Yes, this music is extremely copyrighted. Way too copyrighted. Man, if they say that this is copyright-free music, and then it ends up not being copyright-free music, I'm gonna flip out. Well, not really. I'm not gonna really care. I don't make money off YouTube. I just don't want the stream to get blocked. Ah, man. I need to figure out how to film this. Okay. I might not be saying stuff in the chat because I'm gonna play a game. All right, sounds good. Thanks for staying in the chat in the meantime, Jay. Okay, once I figure out, I'm gonna keep talking to the chat while I cook up a plan on how to film this. Oh man, why does painting miniatures have to be so tough? Okay, I could set it right here and paint fine, but I can't read the chat from here. Can I change where the chat is? I don't even know if my voice is muffled right now. Alright. I'm gonna start off with the base coat real quick. I need to be careful with this guy. I'm gonna set you on top of this Plague Burst Crawler. That seems like a perfectly safe spot. Alright, hopping right into this. So this is a completely new style of painting, so for me, so I can't really do a, oh my god, I cannot talk today. I cannot really do a tutorial, but if I'll try, I guess. But yeah, I'll try doing a little tutorial, even though I don't know what I'm doing, with this new technique. So I got some corn red. I think cron sounds a lot cooler. So we're gonna pop this open. Greeted with it not being dried up after not touching this for a long time, which is nice. Yeah, this is a pretty good angle. It might get unfocused, but it'll be alright. So just gonna go in here, and there's a lot of bumps on his skin, but just gonna paint almost the whole model red. This is like, it has like a little bit of purple or pink inside of this, which I kind of like, but also that normally means it's not mixed up all the way, so that's not good sometimes. But see, like, whenever, I know you can just use Reclin Flesh Shade to get the same idea, but if you do not dry brushing, but if you just only touch the top of the skin like this, it leaves the black recesses in the middle of the forearm muscles, and it kind of gives a nice layering effect, making it almost look more alive than what it already is. What the heck? Man, I'm not locked in at all today. But yeah, if you get a little bit too much, guys, you're gonna have to be patient with me today. God dang. If you get a little bit too much paint up on your brush, just dab it off a little bit. You can come back and use it. I really need to invest my money into a wet palette. But yeah, this is definitely going to be the easiest part of painting the model. Coming in here and just getting all of it nice and covered. Paint this weird freaking oval head. Yo, what's up, Ender Jenks? Ender. Oh, never mind. That's your old name. What's up, uh, Mister, yeah, Mister Guy. I know. Yep, guys. I swear I'm not on drugs. So, just right here, not necessarily a mistake that I've accidentally did. It's just more of like, I it's just more I'm gonna keep it like this because I'm gonna try the different shading with the head. But oh my god, what the so what I did here is I did a nice thick coat up on the head, and you can see, maybe possibly see that it's a lot brighter right where the head is than the skin is. So wait, I wonder if I zoom in, if that'll make it better. I'm gonna try it sticking right there, but you can see a little bit that's brighter. It should really not focus anywhere else. I hate that it doesn't focus. But yeah, so all that's chilling, drying up. I'm just gonna cover his face in the corn red. And there's a whole hard to reach stomach area, which is gonna suck to paint in the near couple minute future. And this didn't even get base coated properly because I don't know why their posture's like that. Like, look at that. They don't even, they're not even looking up. I swear I didn't glue this wrong. It's a two-piece model. And they're just looking, they're looking at the ground. His eyes are pointing right there. That's the direction of his eyes, man. Not looking forward at all. And I tried moving the head up back when I was putting this guy together a long time ago. He has a little scale on his back that just does not, it doesn't let his head go up even more. I'm looking at that. Did I put that scale on backwards? I did glue it wrong? Dang. I think he sees a piece of gum. Yes. The spine's backwards. Yeah, you caught me. Yeah, the spine is backwards. I did. Okay, so either they're all. My voice just cracked. Either they're all messed up. I'm pretty sure they're all messed up because I don't know if I glued all their spines like that. Dang. Well, this guy's just training anyways. Mainly just to get that skin tone down. But yeah. My gluing skills are still not the best. Like, I might be a decent painter, but my gluing skills are not that good. Which I'm going to have to focus really hard whenever I put together Angron to make sure that he is pieced together right. He has no messed up pieces, no glue lines. What is it called? Them lines that make it the printing lines or whatever. The resin lines, yeah. Make sure there's no resin lines. Alright, so pretty basic base coat. Like Bob Ross said, it's just silly little accidents. Yep, this guy gets it. $100%. Oh my god, I need to change my paint water. Oh. Okay, gonna clean off this brush. I was looking at the chat for too long, that 1 second. It ended up getting a little bit too much paint up on the bristles. Alright, so next step I'm gonna do something that I have never done before. And, bro, what are you doing? You gotta go lay down. Sir, there's a cat attacking my leg. Bruh. Alright. So, next step. Man, you're sleeping for like 5 hours. Why is now the time you choose to come out? The fist on red. This is a completely... This is a whole new layering skill for me, so I'm gonna try my best with this. Gonna lock in here. Sorry if you guys can't see the thing too well. But man, it really sucks. The lighting sucks. Oh, crap. Okay, gonna try some of this. I have a nice vision planned out for this guy, kinda. Just gonna try making all of these. I probably picked way too small of a brush. This isn't a bristle brush. I kind of made up brush names for myself. I don't know about you guys or if I'm even using it right, but bristle brush to me is a brush that I can slide all over the mini. It's okay if it gets a little crazy haired. And then there's brushes that I cannot do that to because they need the fine tip, so I can do fine stuff to it. Yes. Okay, so highlights are looking pretty nice, just already on the red. Guys, comment down below. Should I give him a highlighted butt crack? That might be the dumbest thing I've ever said on a YouTube live stream. I'm not used to this arm angle. We're getting a little bit messy on accident. With the paint. Yup, gotta clarify on YouTube. Yeah. That's not the best on that side. I should have probably switched my arm stance. That would be funny. Yeah. I might do it towards the end of painting this guy. And I'll do a nice close-up because YouTube Shorts, the camera is pretty bad for some reason. I don't know why. Like when I record normally, it's not that bad. But I'll show you guys the first highlighted layer. I'll let you guys decide. I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's not too bad. Not too bad, not too shabby. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys, I do have this thing, don't know why. All parts of the day, so it's not a blood sugar thing or anything, but I get hand tremors pretty bad. Like everywhere in my body. I mean, you guys can see, I'm trying to hold completely still. But see, even those little bit of movements can mess me up bad. So that's why I always try having my wrists locked into the ground or my table as much as I can. But whenever I have to do fine details or I have to like pick up my hand kind of like this, it messes me up a little bit. And it sucks. Holds me back a little bit, but I'm not gonna complain about it. I can kind of learn how to control all of it. Alright. I gotta do the legs. Gotta do the legs. Alright. I'm gonna try something after I get this done. I'm gonna do a shade. I'm gonna put Recklin Flesh Shade on it. Let it go up in the recesses, and then I'm gonna go in with the next one. The leg is looking very messy, Merle. Just need to connect all of it. Do the feet real quick. Ah, that's way too much paint, bro. What are you doing? So, whenever it comes to all this, I'm trying to think. Whenever it comes to this, I don't, oh no. whenever it comes to highlights and stuff, I never really got into it because I liked doing the other stuff more, like realism. But it's a little joke in the artist community that realism isn't talent, so you gotta spice it up a whole lot, which is pretty funny, but it's not. It's kind of real, just a little bit. Just gonna do some light edge highlighting right here. Alright, so I'll give you guys a little close up after I wash my brush. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good. How's your day going? I do need to change my paint water. Should have done that before I hopped on the stream. Alright. So, mainly just focusing the back because I'm not really touching the end torso right now, or the inside. That's good to hear, Jay. But there's just some... It's just some basic highlighting. Still, long... still a while... Oh my god. It's still a long ways to go. But yeah, just the color difference is pretty good. Just thought I should do the demon guys because that's the paints that I have to do. So now I'm gonna go in with the orange. It's funny that you can shake it up like a spray paint can. Let's smack some of that on there. Yep, because that's how you have to do war paints. Okay. So I smacked some of that on there. Oh my god. I smacked my hand and my phone fell. My phone still has the flashbang thing on it, man. It's so foggy. Okay. Okay. Phone's good. Be back. Oh my god, bro. Freaking killed my elbow. On the side right there. Alright, I'm gonna try this orange. Hopefully it's good. I said I was gonna do Radical and Flesh Shade, but we're already here. Okay, but let's see. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, it doesn't look that good. We're gonna go all in though. We are going all in. I wish that this brush wasn't bristling. Oh no, get over it. Okay. Okay, might look too bright now, but I got an idea once I get this done. Okay, just so you guys know, this is like a test model. Like 100% with how I paint, or how I'm gonna paint this stuff. So it's not necessarily going to be, it's not gonna be a full model. Like I'm just using its demon flesh as kind of like a little stand alone. It doesn't look too bad, but that's not the look that I'm going for. And people, was it Angrax, Earthshade, or Reckon? Oh no. They're basically the same thing. Just kidding, no they're not. Okay, what would look better, an Earthshade or a Flesh Shade? I'm gonna do Flesh Shade. Alright, but there's a mental block that you do have to go through whenever, if you decide to paint a mini like this and start training for your golden demon, the mental block is that whenever you're starting to get better and stuff and learn new things, Don't look at it as, oh, this mini's terrible. It's not golden demon level. Because obviously, if you're just starting to learn stuff, it's not going to be golden demon level. So, uh, just gotta be patient. I'm shaking up this paint, by the way. Always gotta shake up washes. Gotta smack the top of it, get all that gunk off the bottom until it washes up. There's no stuff on the bottom. There we go. So I'm gonna do a flush shade all over. Get this stuff back up in the corner. What's up, Chaser? Sorry, the angle that I'm looking at right now is very messed up. What's up, Mr. Bucket? How you doing, man? I need like an overall focus. Can my phone do that? I'm gonna shut off that and turn it back on. I need like an overall kind of thing. Alright. So, that's a little damp, that'll be alright. I'm gonna put that all over. Yeah, alright, it's doing the effect that I wanted it to do to the yellow. That's pretty good. I'm doing a thick coat onto this. Then I'm gonna go in with a little Q-tip later, and then gonna fix it up. The reason why I'm going so heavy is because I really want them recesses to go into where the orange is, because this is a demon. It's not supposed to have nice, fun little orange skin. You know, like it's. I'm not gonna focus too much on the right side because I'm mainly focusing on the left side for right now. Okay, so from how it looks right there, I seem really nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm pretty nice until I start lagging on Fortnite. That's a fact. Alright, so I'm gonna let this, oh no, I'm gonna let this start curing up, or drying up, I mean, it's not really curing because it's a liquid. But as I said with, this, we're gonna go ahead and grab one of these babies, and, I can't really do this with one hand. I'm experimenting right now, by the way. I literally watched one YouTube video, so I'm experimenting with this. But I'm mixing what I know and like what the YouTube video kind of showed me. I only got what paints I should use from the YouTube video, which I forgot like 90% of it, so I only remember the orange and the red. But I am just getting a lot of it off with this Q-tip, so I can leave the effect on the orange, which really it's kind of darkening and like moving everything together pretty nicely, which doesn't look too bad. What do you guys think about the orange skin? I don't know if it's supposed to look good or bad because I think all cartoony models don't look the greatest. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks pretty wet right now because it's still drying. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Alright. So I might do some yellow. I'm gonna dry brush some yellow. Okay, so on the other side, while this side is drying up, I'm gonna experiment with some other colors on the right side. So this side right here. Oh no, this side right here. With this side, I'm going to dry brush some yellow on them. The dry brush on the yellow should be alright. Should work pretty good, I would think. Let me see here. So, normally, like, people If anyone doesn't know how to dry brush, I just dabbed some of this yellow paint on my brush. I'm gonna get it all over up in my brush bristles, and then I'm going to go over here on this paper towel, and I'm just gonna keep going downwards until barely any paint comes off of my brush. Then I'm just gonna start dry brushing, which that's still way too much yellow paint. Oh my god, oh no. Guys, that is terrible. Okay, but for a glowing effect, if you want a glowing effect to your dry brush, you want it to kind of look like that, but we're not doing a glowing effect. Okay, so reason why my mistake looks like that is because I completely forgot that I put some moisture or a wash on this side right there. So that basically revived all of the dry paint on my brush. So we can kind of use that to our advantage to get some more brush to our dry. That makes no sense. But even though that was a messed up mistake, it still doesn't look too bad, but only on that arm. Everywhere else kind of sucks. That arm looks kind of cool though. It feels like I could make that whole arm like that. And also, but yeah, for a glowing effect, I kind of did some of the dry brushing on that top part of the sword. That top part of the sword, really just. I mean, it looks like there's a little glowing effect on it, I guess. So I don't use an airbrush, for personal reasons, but normally, with a Uh, normally people use airbrushes to get that glowing effect or to finish armies pretty fast. But with me, the reason why I don't like airbrushes is because I think that airbrushes, in my opinion, don't hate me, don't really require skill. And it kind of is a cheap way to get effects, you know? And like, you can do a glow effect in 2 seconds with that, or you have to learn how to perfectly dry brush a glow effect. That's just my opinion, really. But I'm not saying that the people that use airbrushes are bad, because a lot of people that use airbrushes are extremely good painters. But me personally, I don't use it. The only time I'll use an airbrush is whenever I know that I am really good at painting, where I learned the skills on how to do my skills without an airbrush. And that is when I will start. That's when I'll start using an airbrush, is whenever I get to that level. Jay says that they think that they're my biggest fan now. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need to stream more. I don't stream as much as I used to. But I really need to start streaming more. So I'm going to go in with this edge highlight of Dorn Yellow. And I'm going to try messing around with some yellow highlights up on the sky. So yellow highlights, we barely need anything, really. I'm gonna get up close and personal, kind of, so I can figure out how to start. It's very weird with a camera on my face. Mainly start on this side right here. Oh man, my freaking hand trimmers, bro. I was doing so good. Oh man. Okay, so what I'm doing here, since I messed up, I'm painting everything up on the forearm that I'm gonna have to repaint. So I'm kind of just whitening it out with that yellow paint, really. Oh no, that sucks. Not used to this painting angle. Alright, so now we're on this side. That's not looking that good. The bristling's kind of messing me up. Alright, so I'll show you the part that I was saying was good, and okay, the part that was really good that it kind of clicked with me. I'm like, oh crap. I think I realized how layering kind of works. Is see the end of his elbow right there? Oh crap, man. Of course, it has to be bad. I'm like spamming my screen and it doesn't really work that well. But see his elbow, kinda. I really want to get like really close to it so you guys can see what I mean. Yeah. Alright, so the end of that elbow, see how it's like highlighted with the red and the yellow? Ignore everything else. Everything else is terrible. But that elbow, there was a couple times when I got my hand to stay steady so I can paint it, and that elbow and the side of it, I got really good with the highlights. Do I like horror? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm excited for Resident Evil Requiem. Funny story on that is I saw the trailer drop a while ago and I was like, oh, that's cool, another Resident Evil game. And I looked over it and I completely forgot that I was a Resident Evil fan. Like I played all the games besides Resident Evil 5 and like the spin-offs. So with that, I was just kind of like, dang. Completely forgot about that. I'm actually excited for this. Okay, so I got 2 dogs in me mini. We got this yellow fiery side. Okay. Let me know down in the comments. Well, alright. Hang on. I feel like the side needs to be worked on a lot more. I don't. Okay. We're coming up on almost an hour. So I'm going to have to do it anyways. Okay, so left side. 3 different colors, pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Or the right side, which is yellow dry brush, messed up highlights on accident, but we got that elbow pretty good. For like coloring effects, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I don't like that. Jay says they're asking because they love horror. That's cool. I was big into horror games, but there's not really too many horror games anymore that I haven't played. I did a whole FNAF VR series, and that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I never got into the Dreadbear part of it. The playthrough kind of ended because lack of views. And it was freaking terrifying. Like, if I'm only gonna get 15 views and like 3 likes, I'm out of here, man. That's way too scary to only get 3 likes. Oh, my phone is at 13%. That's not too good. Did you guys see South Park's in Fortnite? That's crazy. Okay, highlights. Highlight part 1, I would give it a nice. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's highlight part 1 is alright. Learning highlights. It's alright. It's alright. I can't really do too much more because my phone is starting to get hot and my phone's at 13%. Oh, you're alright, Jay, no worries. But I'm gonna have to end the stream here because my battery is almost dead. Let me see what time it is. It's 6. Hey, it's a lot earlier than I thought. I might stream around 9 again, practicing painting some more because I need more hours under my belt of painting and streaming. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. If you're watching this out of stream, give me some tips down below I can use. I can use all the tips that I need. pause. I can use all the hints and tricks, tips and tricks, no hints and tricks that I need to be good at or highlighting for gold demons, because I can paint this cool crap all day. This stuff, nah, not used to it. I can't do that. This stuff, I can paint that all day. I I I can paint that all day. Like that stuff's fun. It's cool. Death Guard, I can paint that all day. I can paint that all day. I think you guys get the idea. I can paint that all day. This, like, this, that, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, for you, it's 4J. Dang, I'm in the future. But yeah, as always, I hope everyone has a great day. I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'll catch you in the next video. And make sure you leave your like. Make sure you leave a like and wash your brushes. Good night, everyone.